Hi guys, so today we're going to be trying out the new Valentine's Day collection from Nailz by Dev. Look at how pretty this packaging is. This is the Lovers and Friends collection. And just like, wow, I was so excited to get this. I love me the Valentine's Day aesthetic all year round. So when a brand has an actual like Valentine's Day collection, it is so exciting. Let's just open this right on up. So we've got 8 shades in here. It looks like mostly reds and pinks, as you would expect for a Valentine's Day collection. And they look so pretty. Lots of sparkle, lots of glitter. So I'm really excited to get into this. But also, when she sent that over, she also sent over the new Mystical Mushroom Trippy Gel collection, which is also very exciting. I love her trippy gel. It's basically like a solid gel that you can like mold with and, like make things. Ooh, look at the packaging on this. So pretty. So there is so many of these. Look at how many trippy gels there is. We're gonna have so many options. So today is going to be filled with lots and lots of glitter because I'm gonna use all of this today on my set. I don't quite know exactly what set I'm gonna do today, but I already know it's gonna be a Valentine's Day mystical set. We'll just like cram this all into one set. So I'm super excited about that. Before we take an up close look at this and do all the swatches, I want to mention I do have a affiliate code now with Nailz by Dev. It is Emily Susanna for 10% off. I just wanted to mention that right up front because I feel like I always forget to mention it. So I just wanted to do that while I remembered. So I say we get into the gel swatches first. Okay, so let's just start with the first one over here. This one is Late Night Tip. So many of the names of these gels are so funny in all of the collections. So it looks like the first shade is a metallic red. It is so pretty. I don't know if you guys feel like this, but I feel like whenever I see a metallic color, I instantly think nail polish just because, I don't know, back in the day, I guess, so many, if not most, nail polishes had that like metallic sheen to them, and not a ton of gels do, especially nowadays. So seeing it definitely feels like a throwback almost. First swatch. Very full coverage. I'm definitely not like a red color person, but I feel like lately I've been getting a little bit more into it from like Halloween and Valentine's Day. Next up we have another red. This one is Lovers and Friends. It looks like it might be a reflective one. Let's see. Ooh, I think it is. This one definitely looks like it has reflective glitter in it. You know what? I have a flashlight right here. Hold up. Okay, moment of truth. Ooh, I think it has hollow glitter in it. I wasn't able to really see that just like in this light, but now really looking at it, it does. This one is a little bit thicker, probably just because of all the glitter. I really like the glitter mix in this. There's just like just red glitter and reflective like hollow glitter. Okay, flashlight again. I feel like having the just pure red glitter in there gives it like a double sparkle with the reflective. Very pretty. Now we're on to the pinks. This one is Sneaky Link. This is a very hot pink with some shimmer in it. Let's do our swatchy. And this one is a little bit, just a little bit on the more translucent side. Just a little bit though. Definitely a Barbie pink. All right, a very pretty pink, of course. Now we have Just a Friend. Ooh, just from the top, I already know I'm gonna love this one. Ooh, it looks like it's gonna be more of a jelly. It's so pretty. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. Definitely my favorite so far. Okay, love, love, love this one. This is so pretty. It's such a nice shade of pink and all of the glitter. Oh, it's so pretty. Love it. I'm gonna probably want to use this one today. I don't know how, but I'm gonna try. And for another pink, this one is Heartbreaker. Or is it a purple? I don't know. Pink or purple? It looks pink in one light, and then in another light it kind of looks almost lilac. Let's open it up. Okay, it's definitely pink. It's just a cooler tone of pink than the other two, and I think that's what was making me feel like it was a little bit purple. This feels like an icy pink to me. Okay, I also like this one a lot. I'm living for these light pinks. The sixth gel here is Get Ya Freak On, and it looks like another pink. I also suspect this one is reflective. Let's see if it is. Ooh, pretty. This is a job for the flashlight again. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so much prettier in this type of light. I wish I could use this type of light filming, but after a little while, it starts doing that like rolling flicker. And our swatch. Ooh, this one also looks like it's supposed to be a little bit more on the transparent side. I feel like there hasn't been enough jelly type gels lately, so I'm excited to see these are a little bit more translucent. Like they still have coverage, but they're just not like 100% opaque, you know what I mean? Okay, I love this one too. I could look at these all day. Oh no, I just realized I swiped these rhinestones with some gel. I think I cured it on. No. That's okay. I'll fix it later. It's fine. But anyway, love this one too. I feel like it could look similar with the other more translucent pink one with glitter in it, but they definitely look different. I'll show you them all together like on a white background so you can see a little bit better probably. Second to last here we have Drive Me Crazy. This one looks like a glitter, like a full glitter, even more glitter than all the others. We have some chunkier glitter going on in this one. Ooh, pretty. Very chunky glitter. I think that the glitters in this are like diamond shaped flakes. Really like it. Diamond? What is this called? That's not a diamond. Rhombus? One moment. Okay, I think I'm right either way. I feel like they're very similar. So it has like diamond shaped glitters in it, as well as like glitter flakes. So let's do our swatchy. Okay, got some hollow glitter for sure. I'm gonna try to paint this in a way so we can definitely like get a good view of the different glitters. The flakes are hollow. Ah, so pretty. I feel like I don't even need to say anything. You guys can see it. Last but not least, this one is more of like a blue, but it definitely has a shift to it. This one is You Got It Bad. From the top, it definitely looks like it has like a goldish shift. It's like an iridescent gel. Oh, pretty. Again, this one looks like that metallic nail polish type of look. I love it. Also, the shift in it is definitely like very strong. I feel like for this one, I want to see it over a light and dark surface. Just because I feel like this one could look a little bit different on each. I could be wrong, but I just want to see. Usually things that have a color shift to them will look different depending if it's a light or dark. Like light will bring out one color in it and dark will bring out the other. We'll start with the light. Very angelic looking blue. So here's on the white. And let's see if it looks any different with the dark. Oh, yep, definitely does. The dark underneath is definitely going to bring out this gold. So here are our light and dark swatches. On the dark one, you really can't see any of the blue. It's pretty much just that gold, and that gold definitely leans a little bit green, which makes sense though because it's also blue. I do have to say I really love it over the white. I definitely prefer it over the white. Here are the swatches all together. So the first two reds, the pink, and then as you can see, like I was saying, you could almost think they're gonna look the same, but this one and this one look very different for sure. This one's way more of like a warm, like diluted hot pink almost, and this one's definitely more of like a toned down, more like muted pink. Then of course we got our two swatches of the blue and then our chunky glitter. I love this. I love all the glitter. You guys know my love for glitter by now. Although I love every single one of these shades, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with them. I feel like since each one has some sort of like effect, whether it's reflective, glittery, shimmery, whatever it is, I'm not sure like how to put these together. And I would absolutely use like any of one of these on its own and just like a plain one color set. But today we're going to be also using the trippy gel, which is also glittery. So I'm not quite sure how I'm going to work all of those together. I guess let's go and swatch the trippy gel and see what those look like. All right, so let's open on up these trippy gels. This box is so nice. I'm keeping this. I love nice boxes. We've got 10 shades, which is actually kind of a lot for this, I feel like. And they all seem like they're gonna look pretty different, but I'm excited. Okay, let's start with An Illusion. Of course it's sealed. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. Why did I think they were glittery? I remember she told me they were coming out, but I don't remember exactly what she had told me about them. And I thought I had seen them, but maybe I'm just mixing it up. Maybe just all the shimmer really quickly just like equated to glittery for me, but they're definitely just like an iridescent pigment. Whoa, the shift in these is crazy. Might need the flashlight for this one. I literally have no idea how, but the green is not showing up on camera. It looks like orange on camera. Like I cannot get the shift to come up. I know you guys can see the pink. Maybe it's my monitor, but this has like the craziest pink to green shift. It's like so dramatic in like the best way. Also, the seal on that was not miserable to take off, thankfully. There's nothing more I hate than like a gel pot with like one of those like metal seals that just like won't come off or tears into like 1,000 pieces. I'm just gonna go row by row. So next we have Toxic Shroom. Whoa, wow, that is so bright. I have no idea why I thought these were gonna just be like glittery, but this is so much better. Okay, let's touch it. Is that an air bubble? Oh, that wasn't as satisfying as I thought it was gonna be. That is so pretty. Okay, now that these look like way more pigmented than what I was picturing they were, definitely won't have any issues using them today. Again, I don't know why, I just thought there was just gonna be different glitters. Next up, Mystic Mushy. Whoa, it's like a bright copper orange. I love her trippy gels because they are so like, look, it's not sticking to like anything. It really doesn't stick very well to anything but like nail stuff in my opinion and experience. Like it sticks to other gel, but like it's so thick, but it's also really malleable. I don't know. Now looks like we got a blue. This one is Psychedelic. That blue is beautiful. Camera is picking it up. This almost looks like a mystical pond, doesn't it? It almost has like a little bit of like green and the blue is so intense. It definitely looks like a little magical pond. I love it. I'm sorry, but I have to pop the air bubbles. Even if they're not gonna like pop, I have to do it. Wow. I think that this one's my favorite so far. Another blue, this one is Third Eye. Ooh, this one's really bright too. This one doesn't really have a shift or anything. This is just like a very, I don't even say bright blue, it's blue. Like a good middle tone blue. And they're so shimmery. Leaving the blues, going into maybe a yellow. This one is Magic Mushroom. It is so pretty. Okay, it's like a yellow, but also white, gold. I don't know. Next up is Hallucinate. The shift on this one is crazy too. Please tell me it's getting it on camera. It's like a green to orange. I also love how it just looks like swirly in the pot. Ooh, okay, pink altered state. Ooh. Okay, this pink almost looks like it has a little bit of like an orange shimmer to it. Oh, it's so pretty. This one is Doom Shroom. The shift on this one is wild because if I'm looking at it this way, which you guys aren't even gonna be able to see, but it looks like a deep cool toned red, like very deep cool toned red. But then over here, it looks like it almost has like an orange hue to it. It's really cool. This is actually the last one. And the name of this one is Metamorphosis. Ooh, a bright yellow. Wow. Okay, so these are so much more pigmented than I was expecting. Feel like that's so much easier to use. I don't even know what I was talking about. Very exciting. And we're almost to the nails, I promise. But she did also send over some charms. This set has all of these different hearts. These ones are like rhinestones. Everything else is like a like bubble type heart. And then these ones are gold, and I think the rest are silver. Maybe these ones aren't. I think these ones might also be gold. Just kidding. You can see it way better that way. We also have some fruit and a vegetable. These are super cool. I've never seen these before. I love, of course, the strawberries. And then we also have these hearts, some different color ones, which I'm glad because I do have, I think, like clearish versions of this, but I definitely don't have a blue or a red or even this pink or the purple for sure. Then we have these cute moons, stars, and butterflies. I feel like these would go well with the trippy gel. I think they also have like a little bit of like a shift to them. They do. You can see that way. Then last but not least, some glitter in different colors. All right, so now that we looked at all of the new things, let's get into the nails. Like I said, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I know it's gonna be Valentine's Day. So I'm gonna just take a sec to think about that. That way I have a plan moving forward and we're not too chaotic today, but let's get into it. I've already prepped my nails and we're going to go in with our Jello Jello peel off base coat. For my peel off base coat, I'm just leaving an edge around where I'm putting it, so that way the regular gel can still adhere to my nail and it won't pop off in like a day. Then I'm putting it very sparingly over the tip because it can lift from there as well. I know I almost never start off with my natural nails, but I felt like I would today. And cure. I am going to wipe that tacky layer off just because I find it just annoying. Even if I'm right about to put something on top of it. Then I'm just going to use a regular base on top of that, just a thin layer and on those edges. Cure again, wiping off that tacky layer again. Then I'm going to use these Apres and Sean Legend collab in extra long square. I've been really liking these even though they are fairly curved. I've been able to make them work on my nail. I'm going to put some primer on the inside of these tips. This isn't their specific like tip primer, but I find that this works really well. And if I use this, I don't have to do any physical etching on the inside, which is really nice because I don't love doing that. I do have quite a bit of space I need to fill in, so I'm going to use the Extend Gel Novice, although I'm almost out. Hopefully I have enough for this set. Probably do. So I'm going to put some on the inside here and smush it around with a silicone tool. Pretend you didn't see that. So I have that all on there evenly, and I find that sometimes I can get air bubbles with this around the edges. So I do this a little differently nowadays. Not for all tips, but just ones that are like really curved. And then I will put a layer of regular extend gel on my nail. That way this thin gel can be pushed around and we can hopefully not get any air bubbles and won't miss any spots. Okay, let's stick this on. Perfect. And then I'm just going to repeat that process on every single nail. Then we'll do a full cure, and then I'm going to buff around my cuticles and stuff, just clean it up, make it all nice, buff the edges a little bit so that way nothing peels. I'm gonna grab my gels out now, and I actually do have a plan for this, okay? I have drawn out what I'm going to do roughly. It's a very rough drawing, but I have a plan. So I need Heartbreaker and You Got It Bad. So first off, I am just going to paint all of the nails the color that I want them. I want my middle finger here and ring finger as Heartbreaker. I'm gonna have them pink. And I'm doing 2 layers of that. I literally drew this design an hour or so ago, and I already almost messed it up. I almost cured this without carving out my heart shape. Thankfully, I did not cure it. So I'm just doing a rough heart outline of where I'm gonna want this. We will have gel that goes inside this and on the border, so it doesn't need to be absolutely perfect, but hopefully it'll be good. And then the rest of the nails are going to be You Got It Bad. And this gel is a little bit more sheer, but I'm not putting a base under it. I'm hoping that just doing like 2-ish layers of this is going to be fine. Perhaps I'll need a third. Alright, and now I'm just gonna go in and fill this heart with this color. I feel like I got pretty good coverage with these gels after a couple coats, so I'm happy with how they look. For the framing I want on the heart, I'm having a hard time deciding what I want to do. I kind of want it to be like a little bit gold-ish, and this looks gold, but it also looks yellow. You know what I mean? And there is this one. This one absolutely has a gold hue to it, but I don't think it will show up as well. And it might match this color too much, like too closely. And then we also have this one too. I think I might mix these together, that way it is this color but just not quite as bright. And I feel like the gold in this is a little bit more orangey, so I feel like it should balance it out. My only thing is I don't know how much to make because I want the same color on these ones and on the thumb, so I need to make sure I have enough. Okay, let's start off with this. So pretty. Okay, I'll definitely probably need more than that. And if I make too much, I can always save it. I have plenty of jars. It's really good for that. Now we'll grab some out of here. That is so pretty. So I'm just going to knead this all together now. It's a little difficult to mix because of how unsticky it is, which is one of the reasons I love the trippy gel in general. Like, it just does not stick to things easily, which is so great because sculpting with solid gel is already hard without any troubleshooting issues. So I really love that it's not super sticky. I feel like it's perfect now. So pretty, so shiny. So now I'm just going to roll this out, and I want to do the outline of the heart. Is that too thick? Okay, this might be too thick. Just kidding. Let's roll it out even more. All right, let's try this again. I feel like that looks pretty good. I'm gonna clean it up a little bit with just a silicone tool. I'm really torn on if I should cure this and then do the filigree I want to do, or if I want to leave it malleable and do the filigree that way. I don't know. I just don't want to ruin it, you know? I think I'm gonna leave it malleable, and I'm really just gonna like work on doing this little by little, because it is definitely going to take some time with these like really tiny pieces I'm wanting it to have, and getting everything to like lay down nicely. I feel like that's okay. Can always try to smooth it out a little bit with like a silicone tool. I'm really just rolling out like the thinnest pieces Even though this gel isn't sticky, it does stick to nail product. So when you want it to stick, lay it down and let it settle down, and then it will stick to the nail product. Give it a sec, but it will do it. I think I need to sit here and like divide some of this out beforehand. This is going to take a while. I've started using a little bit of alcohol to try to actually make it a little bit more sticky so that I can have a little bit of a like better grip on it, and that is helping a ton. I think it's looking so cute so far. Exactly what I was wanting. Alright, so I have most of this how I want it. Those tiny little swirls are so difficult to do. I'm kind of just like touching up little things now with a little bit of alcohol and stuff like that. But I feel like it looks cute, kind of like less filigree and more viney, but I'm about it. So I'm gonna cure it finally, which definitely feels a little scary. I went and just did the other side because I was having trouble staying in frame doing all these little teeny tiny swirls, but I absolutely love how this came out. I do wish I had done a little bit more of like a deeper curve in here on the top because I feel like it's kind of a little bit of like a skinnier heart. It doesn't look like quite flush together, but the idea still gets across like this or like this, you know? I want to make these really, really extra because I feel like it's been a while since I've really went in on a set, and I think I'm going to rhinestone the entire inside of these with pretty small rhinestones. You guys know how I feel about small rhinestones. Probably going to take forever, but I feel like it'll look so blingy and good, and I think everything on this is like so shimmery and sparkly. I just feel like I have to add more. The more sparkle on these, the better. So let me grab my gem gel. Let me get set up so I don't move so much. So I kind of want to do it like row by row. That way we keep the formation of the heart within the rhinestones. I am only using one color of the rhinestones. Two would have definitely been better to make it like kind of like an exploding heart or a Powerpuff Girl type of heart. But this will have to do. Let's get these all prepared. Alright, let's do this. I feel like keeping the formation of these with the heart is gonna just look extra good, and it might make the heart look a little bit more like it goes together since all of the parts are gonna be kind of like going together. And these are size like SS3, by the way. I was feeling like this is gonna take forever, but I feel like looking at them on the nail now, I feel like I'm gonna be able to get this down, okay? So I'm gonna start a timer and just see how long this is gonna take me. Let's keep in mind I already have like one row done, but let's see. Alright, and not including, of course, that first row, like 7 minutes. So I would say like, I don't know, maybe 9 for this whole nail. That's not bad. I still have 2 purses I've been rhinestoning for like, I don't know, over a year at this point that are barely halfway finished. But now we have to do the other side. I'm gonna reset my timer because I just want to know how long it takes. Okay. Once again, also, I'm timing it for absolutely no reason, just because I'm curious of how long it takes me to do a little section. I have a set of nails I really want to do. I'm gonna do it as a short because I want to be able to just like sit and not have to explain what I'm doing. Because it's also very simple, but I just want to do it. It'll look cool. But it's gonna take a lot of time, and it involves lots of rhinestones, so I'm just curious like how long that's gonna take me. Alright, all done. 10 minutes, not bad. By my calculations, I feel like it'll only take me like 2 hours to do this design I'm thinking of. Okay, love these. Everything's so sparkly and shiny. Now let's work on the other nails. I do want to pretty much just do like filigree-ish all over these nails too, but I want to do it in like a pink that kind of matches this pink. But once again, I think we're gonna have to mix it because this pink is so bright. So I think I'm gonna have to tone that down a bit. I think I'm gonna tone it down with this one. This one's name is An Illusion. I think it's my favorite out of this set because it has that like green shift. I feel like it'll be really pretty on this. So once again, we'll have to grab some of this. Then just a little of this, and we'll mix it all together. It's still quite bright, so I'm gonna add a little bit more of the light one. And here we go. This still looks like a tiny bit bright for this pink, but we will be putting it on thinner, so it should be fine. I think I want to try to incorporate some hearts within this design. I think this is going to be easier than the gold ones I did around the heart, just because these are a little bit bigger and I have a little bit more room to spare. That pink looks perfect though, like it definitely doesn't look too bright. I was still a little bit worried about it being like too neon, but it matches perfectly now that it's laid on top of the base shade.
You call me a saint, but you know I'm a stranger, all willing and able to do what you want. You think I'm a thinker, but I'm just a singer, all messy and pretty, just making believe. Boy, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling down to obscurity. Don't let me ever be this alone. I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling. Shouldn't be trusting me, I could be making it all up, you know. Out of control, you don't know me. I'm a danger to myself. Out of control, you don't know me. I am fading unfelt. Oh, you look worried, and maybe you should be, cause this is a warning that I'm throwing out, cause I'm the worst player that ever will play you.
I want to go in with the yellow gel again on the thumb to kind of tie everything in together. I feel like the rhinestones look a little disconnected from the rest of the design, so I'm gonna fill in this heart with rhinestones also. Okay, I promise this will look like a heart. We just have to work with it a little bit. I'm gonna try to just smooth it out a little bit too with some alcohol. I found if the heart isn't looking like how you want, just kind of like squeezing it together and making it a little bit shorter usually helps. Make it not such like a skinny heart. I'm okay if the heart isn't like 100% even. I just don't want it to look too vertical or too thin. It's kind of looking a little thin. This gel definitely takes a second to get the hang of because you can sort of like pull it and it stretches, which I think I pulled it too much like you can see. But like if you can work with that with your design, it's actually very helpful. Okay, let's retry this. That is better. Now I'll clean this up. I like this. I'm gonna keep these little swirls on the center just because I feel like it's cute and they match, so why not? But now I can't decide if I want to do the rest of the filigree in this goldish yellow or if I want to do it in the pink. Maybe I want to start it off with the gold, kind of like how I have it on these nails, but then trail out with the pink. After I finish with this nail, I might go back and try to clean up the shape of the heart on my two fingers because I feel like the heart isn't as distinct as I was wanting it, and I think that I might be able to just put a little bit of the yellow gel on top of it to just make the like heart shape with the rhinestones a bit more distinct, because I feel like I've spent a lot of time on this set and I want it to come out how I was kind of expecting. Okay, I think this one is so cute. I think I am going to fill it with rhinestones, and I don't know if I'm gonna do the rest in pink. I feel like this looks nice as is, and it looks similar to this because I didn't fill in the pink on this one, or this one. So I'm just gonna fill this entirely with gel glue. You might notice that I did not go with my drawing for the thumb. I just felt like once I did it, it wouldn't really match at all, and it wouldn't really make sense. Back to the rhinestones. Okay, I think the thumb with the rhinestones definitely ties everything in together. Also, I did go back and add a little bit more gel right here and here. That way it makes a more distinct heart. Get my fingers together. And I think that helped for sure. I feel like the shape is a lot better now, so I'm happy about that too. So I'm going to top coat everything now. I'm using my thinnest top coat, which is my Secret Nail Affair top coat, because I don't want to flood any of the 3D effect on here. I want to seal everything in together and make it shiny, but I don't want it to look flooded. And when you do a bunch of 3D stuff like this, you need to paint the top coat on from like every single angle. And then I like to go back in and kind of try to remove any excess that is pooling before I cure it. I'm unsure if I would like to put rhinestones amongst these ones. I don't know if it's needed. Let me put on just a couple test ones. What do you guys think? I don't know. Alright, I decided I think I'm gonna add a few because there are so many on the other nails. It's like so heavy rhinestoned on those nails, and I feel like it needs to tie in a little bit with the other ones. So we'll just add a couple randomly on each one. And I feel like that added a good little sparkle to those nails. And here we have it. I'm really happy with these. These nails specifically turned out so beautiful. I love this design. I feel like trying to mix these two collections today really pushed me to do like a different design than I feel like I normally would. So I love it. I'm also glad I fixed this because I feel like this heart looks more recognizable as a heart now. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think of each of these collections, and also if you guys are doing Valentine's Day nails. I know some people either love the holiday or hate the holiday, and I like the holiday, but I feel like what I really, really like is the aesthetic of it. But that's just me personally. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to give this video a like if you like when I try out new collections, and I will hopefully see you next time. Bye! Okay, here they are.
Oh, I love what you did with the thumb.
Thank you.
Ooh, all of these look so good. I absolutely love how you have like the filigree gets really thin on some spots and like thick in the others. Like the weight is different.
Thank you. That was not intentional, but I also like it.
It looks really cool. It looks intentional. I feel like I'm just impressed.